platform, it does not make any sense. Twice he said, CY told me. When they asked about the fight, he said he did not see. CY told me. And when they said, who killed your brother? He said, Prime Boy. And the whole court was like, ah. Then they asked him from the pro bono lawyer, I've forgotten his name. Pro bono lawyer asked, why did you say that? If he wasn't there when the fight was there, how would he have just come up with Prime Boy killing him? Does that make any sense? If he wasn't there. Then they asked him.
My question is, are you saying that ADURA answered them and said, CY told me that Prime Boy killed MOHBAD? Is that what you're saying?
Yes, that's what I'm saying.
No,
that's what I'm saying.
That never CY never said that.
No. You are not going to have the last word in this conversation. You are not going to have the last word.
No, I don't.
The last word is going to be.
You can have the last.
The last word is going to be. ADURA said CY told him Prime Boy killed his brother, and that's going to be the last word. Yes, Wise, you called my name.
Lady Iris, just move on. Everyone know about that one. Please leave this clown, please.
Okay, thank you. Thank you. I want the last word to be ADURA said CY told me. And even Top Movie, I have debated him with that question here. He is not even denying it. So I'm not talking because of Sandy. I am talking because of the larger audience and the people screen recording, so they can always hear the truth. Because I have given them standing order to always screen record, so they will have a more truthful narratives. Even Abati did not deny it. God bless you, Shonix. Even Abati did not deny it. So everybody can go back and confirm
that Prime Boy MOHBAD is there for it. Not by saying someone says this or say that. Anybody can say anything to cover up his own tracks. But is there any proof?
Proof for what?
Somebody simply don't know what's happened.
Bad now. Anybody can say
what happened
in this case. People are just saying so many things.
We are not just saying anything on this platform. We are speaking based on evidence-based. What we see, what the court says, what the law says. Not on this platform. People say anything. On this platform, no.
Okay,
we speak based on fact.
Sorry, I heard something. And with all fairness, okay, we have to see how whatever that is coming from. I think that is not fair. Okay, on the side, it is not fair to this case. The statement that ADURA made, because I don't know, Arifa came here the other time, the first time, I mean, after that Coroner inquest, after I heard from both sides anyway, I heard from people from both sides. Alright? So this statement saying that ADURA said CY told him that it is Prime Boy that killed MOHBAD. ADURA never said so. Okay, and this guy should stop saying that. They went to Coroner inquest, and I think was African Television there that day? Okay, yes, African Television was there. So he should be able to testify too. That was the first Coroner inquest African Television witness. So when it comes, anybody who doubts, I mean, I don't know whether this is coming from all these guys camp, but it is not fair. Okay, where ADURA said CY told him, ADURA said it was CY who told him about the fight that MOHBAD fought with Prime Boy. They asked, but previously when Wunmi has spoken, because Wunmi spoke in a different day, Wunmi spoke before ADURA, they didn't speak the same day. They asked Wunmi, were you there? Did you witness the fight? Wunmi said she didn't witness the fight. Now she carried her baby, she ran to call people to come and separate because she knew it would not end well. But somebody else who was there said they saw ADURA and Darosha coming towards Prime Boy to beat Prime Boy. So anybody who is saying that thing, please make sure that you are getting it right. Okay? And I mean, if you guys go to all these guys, they may have issues, clash with all this Wunmi team, but what is not right should not be brought into this case. We are trying to be safe and be healthy. We are trying to be the A side, yes, we are trying to make sure that we are on the right side of this case. So please, let's not bring personal business or interest into this. So that never happened. That never happened on no account. Or let me even play this pitch. This is another person from BBC Pidgin, okay, who was also there. I have a couple of them here. So, and that's why I also encourage in the Coroner inquest, it's not all about TikTokers. People should also endeavor. There are so many media houses who go there. Vanguard go there. BBC Pidgin goes there. Sahara goes there. So many different reporters go there. And they also bring the same information. We must not be close to only one source of getting something. It will not help the case. And that is why I like the way the way I assess my information. It becomes intact. I'm going to play this. This is a recap of ADURA with Tony. Because I don't know whether it is audible enough. Let me see. This is Tony. He said he would be. But later, because this is from Tony. Because he said he was not there when MOHBAD and Prime Boy had a fight. He said he would be. But later he claimed that it was the Prime Boy that came to meet him in the second platoon. That he said he should come, but he refused. So Prime Boy was angry with him. He said the quarrel was caused by him. But Prime Boy is his brother's friend. He is the younger one to them, but he is rude to Prime Boy. But Prime Boy was not happy with him. So Prime Boy was trying to report him to MOHBAD. And MOHBAD was not in the happy mood then. So that was why. But you said you were not there earlier. He now tweeted that he was there.
Okay. One other question. Hello.
Yes, man. In the other place, the problem was about the cooking. Then he said it was cooked noodles. Later, he said it was cooking fried rice.
Fried rice, yes. They should have asked him because the last time it was Wunmi that said he was cooking. So how many of them are cooking?
Anybody can cook in the house. So the other person that he was answered, the lawyer said if he is asked about what led to the death of his brother, what will he say? That when the death that the God came to their house, he met the brother bright body on the ground. That what led to the dying of your brother, and they met him as the younger brother. What will he say? He said he will tell them that bright boy that is the prime suspect. That's what he said. Everybody screamed in the court. Just scream.
They will ask him why he said so. Did they ask him why he said so?
No, they did not.
Okay. Now, did they ask him when last Prime Boy and MOHBAD had concert together?
Yes, they did. He said he's not too close to his brother.
The last day Prime Boy saw MOHBAD last before he died.
That was that night, on Sunday night. That was that Sunday night.
He's suspecting Prime Boy since Prime Boy was not around 2 days before the incident. They asked him that, did they?
No, they did not.
Okay. Then did they ask him how come they mentioned Sam Larry in the case and Sam Larry and Nagamani?
They never mentioned those guys' names at all.
So they take it out of it. But if those people want to be fair, they should have asked when last did you see his brother and Prime Boy together?
I think what they were working on is based on the statement that they got from the Nigerian police for headquarters in Kenya. So those guys were shared those statements. So they went through the statement and start asking questions from them. So it was what ADURA wrote in the statement that they were working on today.
So they never asked if what made him to mention Prime Boy. They should ask why did you say Prime Boy?
He said because he was one that had a fight with his brother. That's like.
Okay, where somebody comes here.
And that's what the judge said, that they can't affirm anything now.
that until you get to the higher level, that it prays that the court should just get the finding to resolve the matter and fact. Even to the higher court, then
What did they ask him in relationship?
No, who is that answering the question? Who is the person answering?
That's Tony.
No, not the interviewer. The one answering.
I think this guy is working for BBC now. He does go to Coroner inquest. You see him with his mic.
That is not what our lawyer said. That was on ground. Yes, that one thing you should understand is this person answering the question, that you have to assess their own bias too. We had a lawyer besides David Fadileo. We had a lawyer. Because hold on.
Yeah, no, wait, just wait.
Look at this interviewer.
Wait. The first time, okay, that this Coroner inquest was covered, nobody was seeing that thing. It was later I begin to hear it, and it is not fair. I have to say so. I just couldn't. I would be watching, but it's not fair. Even the first time that these guys reported this whole stuff, they never mentioned that the first time. When they reported what they had there, they never mentioned this thing.
No. I don't know, because I just got my TikTok account. I don't know, but what I'm telling you, what was reported to us directly to our team, even without on phone.
Just look at it. How does it make sense that they ask you if this court walked to this house and ask you what killed MOHBAD, and he says prime boy, and they say how, and they say Wunmi.
That was the sequence of questioning. The first question was that one that he answered. Did you see the fight? She said no, he did not. He said, CY told me. This was what was reported to us. That was the sequence.
About the fight is correct. I don't have issue. About the death, we did not say that.
They now asked him, after the questions, they now asked him, who do you think killed your brother? He said, prime boy. And the whole court went,
Exactly. And they did not ask who told him. He never said that it was Wunmi. I mean, I don't know where this is coming from.
We were told they asked him. And he said, CY told me. That is why I have been saying why we CY told.
That is not correct, please. It's not correct. That is not correct. You can bring those persons.
That was the information we were told.
Help us bring those persons here to say it here. So that we can also bring those who were here, those who went to. It's not like that. Let us be frank, please. Yes.
You know, if it's not so, I won't say it, because I'm not here to say anything that is correct.
It was later. This started coming later, because sometimes when these guys got nothing to say, they'll just be triggering people. The guy never said so. He never said so. Anybody who went to the Coroner inquest, okay, if ADURA says so, send request, come up, okay, or invite this guy Arifa, invite him to come back. He was the same person who reported it. He never said so.
I don't follow those ones. I'm not talking based on what they said. No.
Exactly.
But do you have the?
I want people to understand, right? We have mainstream media, in fact, who don't take credit for going to Coroner inquest. All they do is that. That's why till now you can still go on website. You will read it. They put out there is there. What Wunmi said is there. What ADURA, what DJ, what all of them say, it's there. Those guys.
I'm gonna read that one up, because that was not the report that was given to us directly on the phone from the lawyer.
That's why there are some things that go sometime. I'm just ashamed. I don't like talking about this thing because it is not part of the things, and I see other platforms happily doing some certain things, which I think it is an extreme. If we have to be fair, let's be right as right people. We're not angels or robots. Suddenly, we're human beings, and if we two were to be in a situation, we want fairness at all costs. So this fairness is what I'm trying to observe, irrespective of whatsoever. I'm still trying to respect it. Okay, ask anybody. ADURA never. Yes, ADURA never said that CY told him that is prime boy that killed. ADURA never said so. What ADURA said was that it was CY who told him about the fight.
About that case, I remember Westo said it directly in front of the court with one lawyer. they asked him that question because he said he didn't witness the fight, but he said Prime Boy killed his brother. So they said, but you didn't witness the fight, so how do you know?
You may be mistaken. You may be mistaken. Okay, wait.
How do you know that it's Prime Boy? He said,
we can settle that. If that is what Westo said, Westo, do you want to come up? I think Westo is in the live. Maybe he can do that. Maybe he can clarify that. But you know, African television was also there, and so many other people were also.
African television, because what we were told by our lawyer on ground on the phone was that when CY said
let's have Westo to expatiate that ground.
Yes, please.
Wants to do so, but
because I'm not here to give false narrative or nail Wunmi at all. You know me.
We stop spreading, things that are not.
I have thanked Wunmi's team for speaking the truth. I'm all for truth.
What is not there. So, Westo, I don't know. Maybe you want to join. I've sent you requests and help make clarity. There's an argument between whether ADURA said CY told him that ADURA said it was CY who told him that Prime Boy killed MOHBAD. So I don't know whether you want to make clarity on that, but it is not fair. If everybody is saying
it's not fair, I really want to know.
Papa, I like the way you analyze the way it's supposed to go. Carry on.
Yes. Aris, let me ask you a question. Look at the comment section. Look at the comment section. Westo said he said it.
Westo is in the live.
Westo, come up. Westo, come up, please.
He might be busy, but he can just type it. Okay, even when Arifa reported it there, he never said so. This development came up later, and it's not okay. Please, we have to be fair. We have to be on the right side of this case.
Always fair. And if that is not the case, don't change narrative.
Upward. He has sent it. He said, ADURA said it in court that he did not witness the fight, but CY told him.
Yes. Exactly. That's correct. That's the correct one.
Second leg. Ask the second leg. Ask Westo to respond to the second leg. That is the first leg.
That one is taken. Everybody said that one. About the fight, ADURA said CY told me. But ADURA never said categorically that CY told him that Prime Boy killed MOHBAD. That is what
Westo, the question is when they asked ADURA, who do you think killed your brother? And he said Prime Boy. And the whole court went like, and they said, how do you know that? He said, CY told me. Can you please confirm yea or nay?
He's confirmed the first one. I
don't want to be part of the people that will spread wrong narrative if it's not true. That is what our lawyer told us.
It's not about them. Say Lady Iris. I don't know where you're getting your
information. Yeah, we confirmed the first part. You see that I was correct. The first part.
Can you please hold on? Absolute. Because I don't talk. I just talk anyhow. I have been labeled Team Wunmi many times.
Hold on.
I'm not someone that carries fake news.
It's not about kind of people can be mistaken about.
No, this guy was telling me trying to start saying something. Don't talk to me like that.
Absolutely is for justice now. Forget about it. Absolutely is for justice. We're just trying to prohibit fake news and things that are not right. It's been coming for far too long. It's good at those things. There are some things that we just disregard. We don't work with those. Anyway, I don't think it's willing to respond to that one. Just respond to the first part of it. The first part of it, which we all know. Maybe the second part is doubting himself and is not sure of it. So let us leave that one like that. But this is what everybody has been saying.
I think this guy was there too. African TV. Can you invite him?
No, it's not around. It's okay anyway. He doesn't want to address the other part. Let us let that one slide. That is not a bone of contention. That one has slide. It is
because on the phone, what we were told on the phone was that.
Yeah, I like to be honest.
And this is the reason why I think this is what we were told on the phone, and that is why.
Let that slide. Let that slide. Yes.
Okay.
Yes. Let that slide. That is not correct. I heard that all the time. But I've been saying
it's not correct. Even you don't even know maybe it's correct or not. No. Just let it go, please.
You have to understand that. I research thoroughly. You don't know how much I research. That's why. If you know the way we research, well, I don't want to say these things, but don't worry.
Say something. Papa, But since they asked ADURA, what killed your brother? Or what do you think killed your brother? And she said Prime. And he said Prime. Even from saying that is Prime, we are not even supposed to argue.
Bias that went on here, the bias that happened here, the bias that
Westo has responded to the second leg. When he was asked what killed MOHBAD, he said Prime Boy. How do you know? CY told me, he said.
Wahala. Wahala.
And this is exactly what our lawyers to us on the phone. And I believe, why I believe is because it is only question to do a follow-up question. Follow-up questions when you say, okay, this
Madam
is
Harris.
You will ask. How do you know?
The actor said, okay, who do you think killed MOHBAD, right? He said Prime. Why would they ask, who do you think? And still go ahead and ask him. Ask him, who told you?
I don't like it's not.
This is wrong, it's wrong, what is right is right.
Let me repeat one thing. Let me
tell you.
How would they say?
What you are saying does not make any sense to you. What you are saying does not make any sense. No, I've heard you say it. They will, because he did not witness every question. No, you wait.
Westo said something again. Westo said a lawyer also came up to my panel to confirm all this before.
No, don't
tell me. Confirmed.
Tell you what our lawyer said to us on the phone. And it is only logical.
There is no place ever.
It's only logical for you to say you didn't witness a fight. You were not there. You didn't witness anything. You were not there. You didn't see anything. See why I told you.
Please. Still, what is not logical? What is logical is that he didn't witness the fight, and the person who came to inform him might have witnessed it. That's logical, okay? But what is not logical is that a death that he witnessed, he was there when MOHBAD died. For him to be saying that CY told him that Prime Boy killed MOHBAD, and they went that house from Sunday to Tuesday, it's not making sense now.
Hold on, I agree with you. Hold on, I agree with you. Let me talk. I agree with you, Papiano, but let me say something. If there were 12 lawyers in the court and he didn't witness this, he didn't witness that, and they asked him specific question, who killed your brother? And he said, Prime Boy. You don't think there will be a follow-up question? You didn't witness anything, and Prime Boy was not in the house.
Westo said, this is not hidden. It was said publicly in court.
To Prime Boy,
yeah, I understand it is not logical, but the truth of the matter is, you didn't witness anything. The boy died at home in the hospital. How did you put it into the equation? 12 lawyers. You think he will say that and he will walk away? No lawyer will ask that question.
I think the next question is Prime Boy killed
I am not here. I have been called to me for speaking the truth. And if this is the truth, I want to retract it. But I want to make sure. There's a lot of noise. I don't know who is talking.
MOHBAD and
how do you know that Prime Boy?
This one I didn't witness it. That one I didn't witness it. This one I didn't witness. Now who killed your brother? Prime Boy.
Absolute mute yourself.
Prime Boy is his brother's friend. He is the younger one to them. He is rude to Prime Boy, but Prime Boy was not happy with him. So Prime Boy was trying to report him to MOHBAD. But MOHBAD was not in a happy mood there. So that was why but he said you were not there earlier. He now tweeted that he was there.
Okay, what other question? Hello?
Yes, man. In another place, the problem was about the cooking. When he said he was cooked noodles. Later, he said he was cooking fried rice.
Fried rice, yes. Yeah, you have asked him because the last time it was Wunmi that said he was cooking. So how many of them are cooking?
that Kpai body on the ground. That what led to the dying of your brother and the next thing of the younger brother. What will it say? He said he will tell them that Kpai boy that is the prime suspect. That's everybody screamed in the court. Everybody screamed.
Then you ask him why he said so. You never ask him why he said so.
No, they did not.
Okay. From this scholar, they did not ask him why he said so. You see, this is the problem we are having here. We people, a lot of you all went to the court and be bringing different narrative. I want to bring you neutral here. I want to bring you in between. I want to bring you in between. Are you there, IT? The IT guy, are you there?
I am here. I think I.
What would you say to all these discrepancies? I mean, is this too much? All of us cannot be. We cannot go there and be in that courtroom. It will not occupy all of us. Eh?
I think if you listen to Lady Harris's narrative, she's trying to instill logic into the process. She wasn't there, so she's trying to instill logic to follow into first chapter into the second chapter. And I think that the moment we believe that there will be a chapter that we ask the second question. Now, this is probably someone we can believe, this BBC guy, that is the guy that's been interviewed, who is a journalist, he answered that question accurately. But just because everybody is saying it in the public domain may not actually mean that it's true that the second question followed suit, unless you are there.
Sure, I mean, it's not categorical, like they didn't ask him, any such reason, anything.
Yeah, thing is, when people said ADURA said it, can anybody on the comment section, just show us a transcript? Where did you get your transcript from? Apart from the essay, which is what we both heard.
BBC 2 went there. And they have put it on their side. Can you guys, it is time you guys begin to post these things too, or maybe I don't know. Can somebody be documenting this thing? Because if you go to online now, Discord, go to whatever where you can search for information, go and check Wunmi statement in the Coroner inquest. Everything is written up there.
Yeah, I think we need to get a transcript. If you can get something on the internet that says this is the actual transcript.
Okay, are you saying that Vanguard, mainstream medias who go there, they don't know their job? It is TikTokers who can hear better.
I'm also for the truth. You understand me? For the truth.
I want to be convinced. So you see, I'm reasoning. I'm not emotional.
I was on that live.
I want to make sense.
And that lawyer confirmed it. They were still in front of that court. We should be truthful about. So what people are saying, we should confirm maybe for more people.
What did the lawyer confirm? Please go on. What did the lawyer confirm from what you heard?
The same question was they were repeating the same question. And the lawyer said yes, that both of them are totally confused because what ADURA came, he didn't even clarify anything more. Well, asking this question was like, I don't know. CY told me those both questions were said. I don't know why we're so.
What everybody is looking for is different. But me, I will not do that. I will not do that. And that's what I'm saying. Fairness. Yes.
Papa, see now this narrative is now coming out saying they say Prime Boy killed MOHBAD. If someone say Prime Boy killed MOHBAD, I think the next question should be, how did he kill MOHBAD? Why is nobody asking that kind of question?
Yeah, you see, if you listen to what this woman asked, she asked a very intelligent question. Yeah.
Okay. Now, did they ask him when last Prime Boy and MOHBAD had concert together?
Yes, they did. He said he's not too close to his brother.
The last day Prime Boy saw MOHBAD last before he died.
That was that night, on Sunday night. That was that Sunday night.
How come he's suspecting Prime Boy since Prime Boy was not around 2 days before the incident? They asked him that, did they? No. Okay. Did they ask him how come they mentioned Sam Larry in the case and Sam Larry and Naira Marley?
They never mentioned those guys at all.
Okay, but if those people want to be fair, they should have asked when last did you see his brother and Prime Boy together?
You see? So this is what is going to be happening in the coroner inquest. Whatever Prime Boy, you see, this is a typical example. Whatever Prime Boy has deposited with the Nigerian police is what they will be using to question Prime Boy. So all this magic we're expecting from Prime Boy, I don't know where it's coming from. Because if you look at typically, look at what this guy is saying here.
I think what they were working on is based on the statement that they got from the Nigerian police for headquarters in Kenya. So those guys were shared those statements. So they went through the statement and started asking questions from them. So it was what ADURA wrote in the statement that they were working on today.
So they never asked, is what made him to mention?
You see, they are not even interrogating them properly. Basic questions they weren't asking them. They were asking them questions based on the statement which they are already giving to the police. I mean, tell me which kind of a court, which kind of a fact finder is coroner inquest? All they will be asking Prime Boy that day is what Prime Boy gives to the police. They'll be asking him only if police never ask Prime Boy what was the argument that was going on, then they will not ask Prime Boy too. And it's what they ask you that you will say.
Thank you, Papa.
So this is where we come back again, and that is why we say let us sue the police. Let us have a serious case with the police. Police are the one jeopardizing this case for us.
Thank you very much.
Police are doing okay. I think it is enough. Okay, I mean, we've had enough. These guys, they need to.
That's what I was saying the other day.
This is nonsense.
This guy,
they cannot ask a proper question in the police custody and also in the coroner inquest. It means they are all the same people. They are all, even
Mr. Absolute. We've addressed this already. We have addressed this already, and I made it clear at the time that this guy, hold on, you weren't here. Let me finish my statement. You weren't here. This was Mr. Absolute, before your arrival, this has been addressed already, and I corrected someone on this platform at the time that all these guys are only going to be questioned based on what they've given to the police already, because at the time it was actually through all the stuff they are saying on social media since then and all that kind of stuff. It will be recorded, and I said it will not be admissible in court, because at this point in time we are not even gone to court. It's just an inquiry, and it will be based on what they said to the police. So we've addressed that already. So when you want to say something, stop saying this IT guy, yeah? Me and you have had our beat in the past, but stop referring to me when you are talking.
Don't say IT to yourself. I mean, let's be reasonable. So again, just like yes, like I've been saying, this guy, they must have a statement to the Nigerian police. Then thereafter, they can choose to speak to whoever. They can choose to speak to Berekete. As things stands now, Prime Boy can go narrate the story to Berekete. He already had the statement to the Nigerian police. It was not in the coroner inquest. Coroner inquest is a trap. How are they going to utilize the information they are getting there? Coroner inquest don't make arrest. If there is anything suspicious, it is police that will still make arrest. So police will still be there to listen, to see whether there is any change in the statement. What if those police are just like there to like side look them that these guys, you have to follow the script too. What if the presence of the police there is even making them to cooperate with the script? Okay, we don't know how this whole thing was organized. That's what we are saying. If these guys have anything to say right now, let them say it now before they go to coroner inquest. Coroner inquest is not court of trial, for God's sake. Coroner inquest don't judge. Why are we making coroner inquest something special? The same way they will give, in fact, they will be reporting to the DPP, same way the police will be reporting to the DPP. And whatever, the police are the one that will even make charges. They are the one that will play charges on those suspects, not the coroner inquest. So coroner inquest information is not going to be relevant. I mean, without police, can coroner inquest charge anybody to court and prosecute them? No, now. It's the police primary duty to charge suspects and carry on with the prosecution. That is their duty. So it will still have to pass through the police. Now, all of them, they've had a statement already with the Nigerian police. You can speak out. You can tell the masses whatever you told the police there, or unless, are you guys cooperating with the police, or did the police force you guys to write a particular statement that will suit a certain narrative? Is that what we are working with? Because I think that is where we are. All right, go on, Egmoika. Go on. Unmute your mic, Egmoika.
Thank you, my brother. Greet every. Thank you so much, Papa. Well done, you are doing very great. Thank God for having you in our generation. The problem is police. From the beginning to date. Because I wonder why they cannot arrest, prosecute. Let us know who by this guy. I know, it's my knowledge, that there are many Yoruba kings interested in this case. That they want to do this case as if, as why Tomawo lost into Yekose? Why police are doing this to us? Why are they doing this to us? The problem is not Wunmi, or it's not any. It's value Wunmi. That can buy all Nigerian police. If not somebody somewhere. And that means, if not because we have Yoruba as the president, if it is Igbo or Hausa we have as the president, this problem could have solved. Where are we in this mess? Investigate who buy this guy. Let us know. And this will stop criminality. Why are they doing us like this? Nigerian police. For 30 seconds.
Sorry. What did you say? It's not that we have what as president. If not that we have what as president.
If not because we have Yoruba as the president.
No. Sorry, that's not the case. What is nepotism that we have here? We have
connected. We have Yoruba as the president. If it is Igbo or Hausa. Wait. Oh my God! The person that buy this guy will have been drinking Gary and that is not well prepared. By now. About this problem. Don't do the because
this one get problem. This one not the hear again. This one not the hear word again. What is this guy saying? Has there been any tribe that has not ruled this country out of all this major tribe? Is corruption not everywhere? You see what is happening in Lagos State? Do you know what is happening in Anambra, in Onisha, in Sokoto, in Kaduna? So I'm speaking to you like this. Is it because this one is that famous? You think the problem is only in Lagos or in Yoruba land here? I mean, we are trying to be reasonable. You're talking about Yoruba president. It's about connection. You could have Peter Obi there and have Badebo in Lagos State. If the perpetrator of this crime is connected to them, how do you think they will treat it? Nepotism is everywhere. It's in this country. It has eaten over all of us. We should stop pointing fingers. Let us face the reality. The case is what we are facing here. It's not about which person, that person. Whether or not we like it, it is in all of us. It is everywhere. So let us not begin to make it look like it is there, it is not there. It is everywhere. Look at, is every state not sick in Nigeria? Look at every state governor. Mention me one better state governor that is performing very well and tell me what they are doing. Tell me what they have done, tell me what they are doing. And tell me that you trust them 100%. You can put your life in their hand. So please, we have issue, we have problem, yes. How can we face it? By being realistic. Let's be realistic and stop pointing fingers. I mean, it's not about tribe. Okay? You could still have a Yoruba man there that could have still done it. So whether you like it or not, so it's not about whether tribe or no tribe. That is just the true reality. Let us be reasonable and getting people who can do the job. And the people who can do the job are not based on tribe. They are based on competent. And if we don't say competent, we sue them. We do what we have to do, our due diligence. And that's what we are trying to make sure we're trying to provide here. Let us move on from here.
Yeah, Papa, no, please, I would like to do something. And I don't want you to come for me. I've been saying it from the beginning that Prime Boy know much about this thing. If Prime Boy does not know anything, the platform of Berekete is a saving grace for him to go and confess whatsoever he wants to confess. But because they've assured him that don't worry, we are in the game, you are not going to go to jail. We are going to cover everything because it's a gang up thing. Because whenever I listen to the voice note of Prime Boy, the one that he had on the platform with, I don't want to mention the name of that blogger. Whenever the way he's talking is getting me irritating because if actually it's innocent, there is a way you go about it if you are innocent about a particular incident. You won't give room for nonsense. The way he talk like this, that he has what they used to call it, all this damn syndrome. Because I don't even know. Prime Boy is into it. Is the one that killed MOHBAD. So he should come and prove himself that he doesn't know anything about it. He should go to Berekete and speak up. Nobody will hold him for that. They said probably his lawyer have told him not to speak. But he still come to TikTok to come and say nonsense. Even Wunmi herself, Big Sarah was saying that they should go and keep him safe.
that when they kept him safe with his son, he's going to open mouth to talk. Before we can do that, Wunmi should go and do DNA of that boy. Then we can now know that, okay, Wunmi must be kept in a safe place so that he can say what he knows. But without that DNA, Wunmi also is a corporate. So she has to just come out. She has been typing on Instagram. She has been going to her team to talk. So why can't she just open her mouth and say what she knows? She has a platform of inquest. She should have spoken then. She didn't do anything. Nobody should cover anybody. All of them are into it. It's a group thing. They join hands to kill this boy, and they will all go down for it in the name of Jesus.
Next.
Walking back.
Next.
I thought Mohbad was walking by. That's why Ray was
Luan MRN. Go on. Luan. Hello.
Hello. How are you?
This one you go distract us. We are fine, but I don't think you know about the case we are treating here. Don't worry. You don't know about the case. Let me know. Don't come and follow you on there. And I'm even seeing that account for the first time. You will come now. Very soon we will begin hearing noise. Foul noise. Foul will go cry for background. Foul will begin. At least we are moving forward. DNA has been served, has been petitioned to the magistrate court at Ikorodu. So we'll be waiting for the outcome, whatever that comes. We pray for the best. I mean, we are moving forward. Some people they don't want to get this thing resolved. We must mount pressure. Pressure is what is going to get us anywhere. We are saying let us have issue. Let us have issue with the Nigerian police. Let us drag them. Let us drag them to Federal High Court. Let us have them. I mean, they are too quiet on this case. We don't have time to defend. This is a serious case here. This will not happen to anybody's kid or child, and we will be there saying that they want to negotiate, or that they will be taking it slow like this. As I'm talking to you, no autopsy is conducted. If result come now after 8 weeks or whatsoever, how do we cross-check? In the case of Sylvester or Romani, an autopsy was carried on by the family. An autopsy that showed that a white substance was given to that boy by pathologist Vinihaya, which that of the government did not corroborate. And so both that private institution and the government, they had to collaborate together and go in for a third. But the family own came out first before the government own. And by law in this country, we have two types of autopsy. We have voluntary autopsy and coroner's autopsy. An autopsy initiated by the coroners is coroner's autopsy, which they will do to establish the cause of death. A voluntary autopsy is an autopsy that is initiated by any member of the family of the deceased. As small as ADURA is there, ADURA can, in representation of Aloba family, can request for an autopsy on Mohbad. And that is why the lawyers that went 2-3 days ago, the court told them that they need a member of the family. They need a member of the family for any such activity. But with Baba, what is happening? Baba is waiting for 10 weeks. 10 weeks for what? I'm saying Berekete is waiting for 10 weeks for what? For toxicology or autopsy. Autopsy is already out. It is there somewhere in Ikeja. They have not given the police. Imagine autopsy is out. They have not given the police. With Hayat and Abu Ebel. Abu Ebel say it is the carelessness of Wunmi that killed Mohbad. Go and drag Abu Ebel. After Hayat has said in the presence of Abu Ebel and Wunmi that Mohbad was stabbed with a poisonous knife, Obema Kenje. So it means this guy has a stabbing in his hand. So this glass injury punching through the royal side glass of the Prado Jeep. Where is the police getting this? I don't understand. And it's Berekete cool with that story. If you're not cool, autopsy has already done that. Did police see that from autopsy? Why did they come out to tell us that? So that is not okay. Why are they delaying autopsy? They are telling us that they are waiting for toxicology to come, then put it together, then establish cause of death. No! In an ongoing investigation, whatsoever evidence you have, you give to the police. They are working on it. Investigation continue all time. I don't know at what point, at what point we are being told that investigation has to stop. That investigation has to stop. I don't know. A crime is being investigated at all time. This is the police regularity. This is their duty, police duty. So at some particular time, you cannot talk about crime. Oh my God! We must have the police to explain a lot here. A lot needed to be explained. People will be telling you, you cannot get autopsy, you cannot get toxicology. What part of the law says so? The last time I checked, a family can request for a voluntary autopsy. Coroner's autopsy is initiated by the government as long as the family can pay. That is what that law says. So which law says that a family cannot ask for cannot ask for the pathologist to conduct an autopsy on their lost one to establish the cause of death, even while the government is investigating or examining the body? Okay, all these things, it gets me crazy sometimes. Okay, it gets me crazy. I wonder the kind of people that we're really working with. Everybody just look like, oh, I don't know. Oh, everybody's just on the side of the rumors. We're really working with. Everybody just enjoy to carry out things that anything spiritual, anything that we like to. Why do we enjoy much of those things? Why can't we be technically practical? If we are practical and tactical, we will not fall into all these troops. We will have the right thing done at the right time. Now, when 10 weeks come, I've always been asking, if government result come, how would you know whether government is telling lies or not? When you don't have your own. You don't have your own. Okay, that is when you will say fight start. You will say, okay, government, I give you 5 months, you disappoint. Now I give you another 10 weeks, you disappoint. Now I won't go do my own. Yeah? So we'll now wait for another 10 weeks again. Aye. But the way you say don't they rotten already, when you know say don't they rotten, aye, will not try you. You see? Because mount pressure. This pressure that you guys are killing, I don't know what has gotten over some people. They listen to so much lies and prayers. Oh, it's in Jesus' name, God will say it through. We are about doing it. There is nothing. What has been going on behind the scene is negotiation. It's better said in Yoruba. That is, they are looking for a better way to go around this case, to take this case. A better way. It has hooked them. They are looking for a better way to carry this case. You see, Wunmi, anytime Wunmi is speaking, Wunmi will be crying. Pramba will be speaking, he will be crying. He'll be acting like he's crying. When MOHBAD died, before police came into this case, Wunmi and Pramba were not crying. You know, sometimes when you know that your dad is going to beat you later, before daddy beat you, you are already crying. You'll be crying before daddy beat you, because you know that eventually daddy will beat you. Is that the cry that Pramba and Wunmi are crying? Okay, I was here speaking the other time. Pramba was in the live. I said, Pramba, all this why people have been saying that your director who was in that show said to us here that ADURA and Darosha came punching you, beating you. They chased you. You ran to Cubana for safety. Cubana used security to protect you from them. True or false? But the way you explained, but it couldn't come up. The way he explained, according to him, he said when security came to separate, he went straight to Cubana chief priest. Straight? Why didn't you tell us what happened in between? To not favor you. And the guy who was there that day, the director of Prime Boy, Links in Motion, he said when he came down from the first Prado, because their Prado was in front of MOHBAD Prado, that's the second Prado. The guy said that MOHBAD car was surrounded by military men and security men on uniform, all of them. What if those security and military men were disguised, Jagabantis, or maybe like a higher killer? We don't know. Where were they surrounding there? The guy said, man, the environment was very unfriendly. We tried to ask that guy some things, but not everything you can say. What happened there in that show too? But again, no matter what must have happened there, Wunmi is not innocent to it. ADURA, Darosha is not innocent to it. And if MOHBAD eventually die, I will hold them responsible more than any other person. If MOHBAD was stabbed, why didn't they rush MOHBAD to the hospital? Unless they are part of it. If something bad happened to MOHBAD in that show, then they have to be part of it. Or unless nothing happened to MOHBAD in that show. Or maybe it's that injury. And then on their way at the Bute Bridge, maybe that was where something happened. Maybe it was at home, but something happened. And why is nobody talking about this thing? And they say that they fear. Who are they scared of? That police cannot arrest, that court cannot arrest, unless police has compromised with those persons. Unless the court or station.
Don't allow me to finish my point.
No, okay. I want me to finish your point, but you know they hear me. I'm coordinating, and you're not. I mean, you're not aligning. So you have to listen as well. I'm saying that the things you were saying the other time, we're not promoting those things here about tribe or no tribe. It's not about Tinubu presidency. Okay, we are saying that in this country there has been so much of favor friend. The persons who commit that crime, you don't know how the relationship between them and the police is. Okay, I gave an example. I said, what if Peter Obi was the president of Nigeria, Badibo was the governor of Lagos State, and then the person who committed this crime are close to Badibo and Peter Obi? So do you think that the same nepotism will not happen? So it's not about tribe. It's about French nepotism. It's about friends favoring friends here. So let's do away with that. So let's be constructive, let's be realistic, and let's be real people. We are real human beings, and let's be real when we speak sometimes with every level of constitution. So go on. Let him land. Jesus. Let him land. Jesus, let him land. Let him land. Go on. Let him land. Go on.
Papa, you are very correct. It's favoring friend. Simple. Straight correct. This is where I'm going. And my point today is about the autopsy.